Y'all, it's Godmama here. Shout out to all my godchildren, my god families, my loves. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Rise and shine, rise and grind to the hustlers, to those who gotta get up and go get it. You understand? Period. That part right there, because that's what I'm hearing right now. It's like you got to get up, you got to go get it. You understand? Period. Also, certain situations, I don't know what that is concerned. It's like move quick, period. Be swift, right? Period. That's what I'm hearing. It's like something about that energy, right? But yeah, what's going on with y'all? Period. I'm up early, so I had to adjust my schedule for today because my sleep was cut off a little while ago. I ended up having to wake up early. You understand? Because people was pulling up on my root chakra. You understand? Period. And it's like, I don't want, you know, I don't want it. Looking ass, period. Whatever it was, you understand that part right there. I don't know. But that part right there, it's giving that. You understand? You could be having memories of certain things, some of y'all. Or you could just have random thoughts out of nowhere. You understand? And it's like reminding you of the past and stuff like that. But it's like certain things coming up, like the thoughts of the past, but it's like the good thoughts. You understand, when things are fun and all this and that and stuff like that. But those were like moments, right? Period. Moments out of those, from those times, says, you know what I'm saying? Period. So it's like, don't confuse yourself with a memory. You understand? And confuse yourself and think that, oh, I miss the past, or I miss the good old days, or I want to, go back to my old ways, or you understand, period, or you understand, it's giving it the remember the times, period, when we fell in love. You understand? I'm hearing Michael Jackson right now. Remember the time. You understand, when we first met and things like that. Somebody, they've been want to pull up on some of your energy as well. Somebody been in your energy where it's like, do you remember when we first met? You understand? Or when we fell in love with each other and things like that. You understand? And it's given it its times, and times have changed. You understand? Life's experiences has brought you to a new place in life, and with new feelings and things like that as well. Yo, what's going on? Good morning. And it's kind of crazy because it's like this person wants you to remember when y'all first met, or when y'all first fell in love and things like that. But it's like you no longer in that time frame, right? Y'all up in a new time now and everything, but it's like they want you to remember the past in a way where you romanticize the past. You understand? Period. Where you go back to the past and things like that, even with just your old friends and things like that, and family members and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they want you to go back to them good old days when everybody used to get together and y'all used to be sleeping at grandma's house, and all the people used to be at grandma's house sleeping on the floor on a pallet in the living room and stuff like that. Life has changed now, period. And it's like, when you think about that type of living, right? Don't you remember, like, that's the type of living that y'all wanted to make it out of certain people. You understand, that come from the hood, or whatever the case may be. That's the lifestyle that you wanted to change. You understand? Peace, love, and light. It's like you couldn't wait till you get older and you get all this money and stuff, so you could no longer have to live like that and things like that. But some people were comfortable living like that. That's the reason why y'all was living like that. You understand? Period. For some people, that shit was comfortable. And that's where they find a comfort and a peace, when they have everybody all together, all their family together, grouped up together, and everybody up in one place, and they can see everybody and all of that type of stuff and things like that. And they used to living with large groups of people and stuff, but it's given like you never been comfortable that way. Peace, love, and light. That's what I'm seeing there. And it's like you was also being called and pulled in other directions. So that's where that thoughts and feelings for wanting better lifestyle or living and things like that is concerned and things like that. So where you are right now, it's giving like you really stabilized yourself, right? You finally got yourself to a good place financially, stability and security and things like that. So it's like you're thinking about the past and things. And it's like you got to remember that, for where you are right now, it took a long time to get there. It took a lot of hard work and dedication and all of that type of stuff to get to wherever you are right now. You understand? And for some of y'all, it's going to take a lot of hard work to get to where you want to be, where you want to go in life and things like that. Peace, love, and life. So you got to be mindful of that, right? And it's like some of y'all, you're doing way better now. You're way better off now, period, than you were when you were in that relationship, or when you were, you know what I'm saying, or back in the day, or whatever the case may be. You understand? Peace, love, and light, because I'm hearing that shit too. I don't know what's a song, but I think I remember the song from the movie The Wood, you know? And it's a song that's like in the beginning of the movie. And it's like a part of their intro or something like that, and it's like a song, it's a rap song, but I don't know who sing it, but or rap it, but he's like, back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I said and wish I was a kid again. Whose song is that, y'all? Because that's the only part. And he's like, I remember way back when, you understand? So some people do, you know, miss that youthfulness when they didn't have no responsibilities and things like that. So it could be about that as well. But that's what I was just hearing, you know, and it's like, back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. And it's like, because back in the days you didn't have them type of responsibilities and things like that. Things were fun and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can go ride your bike all the way over to this side of town where your friend lives and things like that and stuff like that. You can do whatever you want to do. You understand? I'm hearing like eat a bunch of junk food, snacks and candies and stuff like that. But you're grown now. You're not a kid anymore and stuff. But you do remember and things like that. And it's like, when you remember, you have good thoughts. However, it's like, you know, I know I'm not a kid again and I won't ever be again. So life goes on, right? We got to proceed to move forward. Peace, love, and light. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there. I don't know what your questions say down there in the comments. It say, do you Tupac in real life? I don't know what that means. You missing something up in that statement, so you know I can't really tell you what to say. And I keep picking them cards up and I put them right back down. That's what's crazy, because it's like this message is from one, you know, period. It's giving that. This one for my, you know, I'm hearing that shit like it's giving 90s music. You understand, when it was like they'll make son and they like, this one for the, this one goes out to, who is that? Period. Is it SWV? And is it who? Is that Jermaine Dupri in one of their songs? I promise you, I'm hearing like the beginning of a song. You understand? And it's like the person is saying like, this one goes out to, or this one for whoever. But I don't know why it's giving just kicking that. You know, just kicking that. You understand? Peace, love, and light. So that's what it's giving. That you could just be chilling, relaxing. You understand? Period. And it's like, even when it comes to a vibe with a specific individual, if you want to hang with somebody, that's all you want to do. You just want to kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You just want to chill. You understand? Period. Also, SWV been a vibe lately, right? And it's like they've been on tour and things like that as well. You know, some of y'all could have like made it out to their tour or show or something like that. Some of y'all could be planning to do so as well. I'm hearing people working around them. Okay, working with those women. All right. But yeah, it's giving something like that. Either somebody is dedicating something to you or something like that as well. Somebody could be dedicating something to somebody. Could be hiring a group of singers or something like that to perform at some sort of a special event as well, even if it's not SWV, you understand? But that's what I'm hearing. I don't know why I was hearing that. But yeah, it's pretty much giving that. And it's like your energy is very, very chill. It's a vibe. Okay? You are a vibe. Good morning, y'all. That's crazy. I did wake up and it was a vibe this morning. Peace, love, and light. No bullshit. I out of nowhere put up on a song, right? Because I was feeling some type of way, right? And it's that song. It's Adele. It's a Adele song. And it's like, I don't know why I can't really remember the title of the song. I never really could remember the title of the song. But what's so crazy is it actually say what I was just talking about we not kids no more, right? And he said, some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Okay, so this could be a youthful relationship, something from your youth, right? Cause I was hearing that Adele song, so I put that shit on this morning, like at around like 5 in the morning. And that song where she's like, I'm giving you up, I'm forgiving it all. You set me free. So I was singing that song. I was put that song on, right? And it's crazy how this message all coming together, and I just find a hip hop song saying the same damn thing. Somebody missed their youthfulness. Somebody missed those older days and things like that. And it's like you could probably feel it and sense it and things like that. And it's like, yeah, there were good times and things like that, but let's move on. You understand? Period. Life goes on. It's time to move on. Also, in a certain situation, it's a salty bitch. She's a loser. You understand? Period. You let her get your ex, or she got your ex, and that's the thing about it. This bitch expected a fight. You don't care to fight over that person, that woman, or that man. No, it's a man. You don't care to fight over that man. And a woman is salty as hell because she expected like this to be fun. You understand? Period. And it's like it's not really fun because it's like nobody wants him but you. You understand? And it ain't even just like that. It's not like the person is like unattractive or anything like that. It's like they just got some bad character traits and things like that. You understand what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. That's what it's giving. And it's like somebody really like expect you to, or wish that you would like fight them for the person because they get more of a thrill out of that situation. Then you understand? I guess it was fun in the beginning and things like that when it was like, oh, I got your man or this or that, and you cared and things like that. But it's giving you don't, and perhaps you never really did. You understand? You cared about the principle behind the whole situation, period. That part right there, because it's giving that some of y'all is more so you had children with that person and things like that. Y'all had more going on together than just y'all having sex and y'all have a relationship. You understand? So it was more of a reason to fight in the beginning, but it's giving you have every other reason to move on with yourself, and because you're doing so well on your with yourself is what I'm hearing too. Some of y'all, you didn't start really doing good until you separated yourself from that person energetically, physically, and all of that type of stuff. Peace, love, and light is so crazy. But yes, and it's like you're learning how to handle things differently now as you're moving forward, right? So it was like this energy as well of somebody who was like, they waiting on you. And it's almost seeming like, oh, you got love waiting on you. Like you're keeping love waiting or something like that. However, that person was very deceptive, right? So it's like you're not necessarily keeping that person waiting on you. Low key is giving like somebody just like not talking to the person. It's like ignoring, or you know what I'm saying? Period. Something that somebody was also putting effort, time, energy, resources in. It's like they it's their prerogative as well. You understand? Period. Most people will keep on investing in. They want to work and make it work and things like that. But it's like you deciding that you're going to invest in other things. You understand? Period. You're going to scrap the whole little shit, whatever it was, and you're going to go walk in a different direction or invest your time, your energy, resources into a new project, new thing for yourself and things like that. You understand? And it's given, it's your prerogative. You can do whatever you want to do, but it's given like most people wouldn't do that. Most people would stay and they'd fight and they'd make it work. You understand? And all of that type of stuff. And it's like, but you see too clearly where it'll be going. And it's like, why, if I already know that, you understand? Period. Why do the tug and war? Why do the back and forth? Why do the tug and war? You understand? Period. Like just let the rope go and let they ass bust they shit. You understand? Peace, love, and like that part right there. Sliding all in the mud, all that. Well, what's going on? Good morning, y'all. But yeah, it's crazy. You understand? But it's like, yeah, you've learned some lessons in your life and things like that. Some of y'all, your money getting bigger and things like that too. So be mindful of that, because some people, they gonna just be wanting to stay close to you and attached to you just because they know that your finances are growing, your money's growing. They're gonna try to play on your mind. They're gonna think you forgot certain things from the past and stuff, certain people, period. That shouldn't even be trying to be back around you and stuff like that. And it's like they're gonna try to play on your good graces and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't allow them people to do that as well. Some of y'all pay attention, right? Peace, love, and light. And it's like you got a lot going on. I say it as many times as I need to say it. The fuck out of my face. Peace, love, and light. Oh God, though, like, what are you here for? Worried about how I talk and how I do what the fuck I do. Are you me? You understand? No, you're not. Move on. Peace, love, and light. Live your own life. Worry about yourself. You should have learned that as a child. Peace, love, and light. Literally. You should have learned that as a child. Worry about your own self. Your parents ain't tell you that when you come running around being a snitch all the time. Period. Because that's what you used to do. Go and tail up on people for every fucking thing and stuff like that. Little punk. Peace, love, and light. Yeah, I clearly know enough. I know that. You understand? I read people like the back of my hand. You understand? And you just got read down. Get your little soft ass from under my post. We got the ten of Pentacles coming out. Like I was talking about, you build yourself up to a very stable and secure place financially as well. And it's representing good health as well coming into our lives. Okay, you being an inspiration, a light to other people. With the star card there, also you could have healing abilities as well. You could be abundant in spiritual gifts and abilities, and one of those gifts are a healing ability. You want to understand what I'm saying here with the page of earth energy here. You pay attention to details, period. Okay. And it's something about you having a very detailed plan or strategy. You understand? Also, something about you becoming very excited about this. And now that you have released the past and let things go is what I'm seeing here as well. Things are moving forward for you. And it's like at the right time. You did what you're doing at the right time. You let some things go, some people go. You understand? Forgiving some shit at the right time. You understand? And now you move forward towards a new beginning. I see you got the Sun card here, and you got the Page of Wands, which could represent a brand new idea. It could be a child as well, but it's also giving like a new beginning, okay, with increased creativity. Somebody very beautiful as well is what I'm seeing here, or attractive, okay, in some way, shape, or form. The energy as well. This is an excited individual. You understand, like if this is one of your children or children that you know, this is one that is very, very like energetic. You understand, they could be the athlete. You understand, peace, love, and light. The one that is always busy or doing something. You understand, where it comes to like competitiveness, and they like to be the one showing off something, some sort of a skill or trait that they learned. That could be like physically is what I'm seeing here as well. So what I'm seeing here is like you giving a different perspective, okay, of a certain thing in a situation as well, as a healer as well. Peace, love, and light. And it's saying justice will be served up on your behalf, okay, so you don't have to worry about some stuff people are fucking around and finding out unbeknownst to you. Is what I'm seeing here, while you just been resting peaceful out the way. You understand, motherfuckers been going through shit, hurting, sad, regretful behind the scenes. You understand? I don't know who those people are, but exactly, you've been minding your own business and things like that. Peace, love, and light is given like instead of like taking vengeance in your own hands, you surrender to God and let God handle that for you. You understand, period. And it's crazy because I remember like about a week or so ago, and I was talking on here on YouTube, and I was like, people was wondering like, why is Pisces not trying to get revenge and stuff like that, and and it's like, I'm the type of Pisces, I really believe in God though. You understand? And God, said vengeance is mine, right? So it's like if vengeance belongs to the Lord, right, then I don't ever have to try or go out of my way to get revenge up on nobody. You understand? Peace, love, and light. That is the truth. Peace, love, and light. Okay. That's what I'm saying. What is ghetto? Messenger of air. You understand? Period. I think it's ratchetness. You understand? Period. I think it's like when somebody sees somebody up on the up and up and things like that. You understand? And you insist and persist to try to bring them down to your level. You understand? Period. To try to make people go back and forth with you on a petty level because you're a low vibrational individual. You understand? That's what I'm seeing there as well. Okay? That's just like to combat people or be fighting with people and like drama and stuff like that. You're very messy. You understand? Peace, love, and light. So yeah, you can see that when people don't have shit else to do with their time and their energy, but they want to pick on other people and stuff like that. Nobody likes you. Period. That's what I'm hearing. Nobody likes you. Get out of here. Go away. Peace, love, and light. That type of shit. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Wow, that's so funny. Oh my God, then you got the Ace of Swords coming out too. So yeah, it's like for real though. People be hating and they be mad because you be doing what's best for yourself with the Eight of Cups there. They not worth it. You understand? They not worth your time, your energy, your resources, your love. You understand? Period. That's what they problems be. You understand? You with your fake page down there. Hey, what's going on? Hi, Christy. Good morning. Well, like, really, though, what's going on with you? You and your lame life. Lord have mercy. Peace, love, and light. That's crazy. So we got the Page of Water coming out, okay, and then the Seven of Water. Somebody sitting around, they was daydreaming too much. You know, they was in their head and their imagination and stuff like that, not actually putting in work to make some shit happen. You understand? Peace, love, and light, going out their way trying to sabotage you and things like that, wasting their own time when they could have been making something happen up in their own life. You understand? Peace, love, and light, that type of shit, right? I remember when I had realized I was doing that too, you know, period. When I was sitting around listening to that Brandy song all the time when she's like, sitting up in my room, can't stop thinking about you. But I don't know, it's like literally I'm sitting in my room, but like I be broke. Look at that, sitting in the room being broke. You understand? Period. I had to go and get up and get out and get something going on for myself. You understand? Peace, love, and light. That part right there. Go and get something. Get up. Get on. Get out. Get going for yourself. You understand? You the one that need to get the life. Right? Period. You understand? It's my purpose. I got a purpose. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Go find yours. Period. Period. That part right there. Go find yours. You understand? Go find yours. I got a purpose. Go find yours. Okay? So, listen. It's crazy because that's what it's giving though. Out of nowhere, I got a big ego. You understand? But this is my real motherfucking personality. It's not even an ego, right? And it's so crazy. Up in that song, Beyonce said in the beginning of that song, I think she said like something like, most women are made. You understand? But I like to think that I was created for a special purpose. You understand? Peace, love, and light. But then she kept going and she like, and she liked to think that that purpose is you or whoever. You understand? Period. That's what I'm hearing. But yeah, and that's what I'm hearing right here. Because it's giving that. Usually I'm humble, but now I don't choose. You can leave with me or you can have the blues. Peace, love, and light. I don't know. Some call it arrogant. You understand? But I call it confident. Period. You decide, nigga. That part right there, that's the truth though. You can leave with me or you can have the blues. And I promise you he had the blues ever since he left and he didn't leave with me. Lord have mercy. It's the truth though. Fuck you thought. He ain't leave with me and I ain't leave with him, but you know, understand? That's how it was. You understand? Period. So we got something about somebody wanting to come back with the Four of Wands, King of Cups person here. Okay, they want to talk to you or something like that. Queen of Fire energy coming out, okay? Very confident, very beautiful, very charming, very charismatic. You understand? Peace, love, and light. This person understands your energy or the fire that you moving with or passion that you moving with as well. They could be attracted to it as well. Peace, love, and light. Somebody could have been waiting on this side of you as well as what I'm seeing, or to see it, you know what I'm saying, or for you to show it. This could be somebody who always knew that you had that in you, something about you suppressing your fire, your energy, or dimming your light to fit in with other people. Peace, love, and light. That's what I'm seeing there as well. But it's giving like now you're very, very confident in things like that. You know, when you express yourself with confidence is what I'm seeing here. Could be very, very funny as well. It's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a Pisces, Aries, cusper. Okay. Somebody could be. But yeah, two people equally mutually decide that, you know, period. And then, you know what I'm saying, they either done fighting, done playing games with each other, all of that type of stuff, you know, and they ready for a more stable life and things like that and putting in the work for it. You understand? That's what I'm seeing there as well. Six of Wands with the Page of Fire as well. So yeah, could be like rumors and stuff, things going around, people talking and things like that. And I'm hearing that as well again when I say rumors, and I don't know why. It is like rumors that we on a new merge. So it's giving that. You on to some new shit, period. And I'm hearing it. I'm on some new shit, chucking my deuces up to her or him. Moving on to something better, better, better. No more trying to make it work. So that's what I'm hearing. You're done with that. You're done trying to make it work. You understand? Peace, love, and light, and things like that. And for somebody, you know, they making that choice or decision because there is somebody else up in the picture. You hear me? Period. And so that person is like, they got a new chick and all of that type of stuff. And it's like you moving on to somebody else to get over somebody else. You understand? I can just see that just not being good. You understand? Period. Especially because it's given, you probably wanted to make that person jealous and then they ain't getting jealous. So it ain't doing that thing, ain't thing the way you thought it was thing. You understand? Peace, love, and like that part right there because it's giving that too. Somebody, they sex wasn't even that good enough to keep somebody or hold somebody down. You understand? Peace, love, and like people like to go that route as well. You understand? But it's giving that thing one thing. You understand? Peace, love, and light. That thing. What Missy Elliott say up in that was you understand? Peace, love, and light. But yeah, period. Okay. And somebody also could just be feeling really, really small in somebody else's presence that gets a whole lot of attention and things like that as well. Peace, love, and like somebody's planning for a celebration. That's what I'm seeing here as well. They planning ahead for a victory. You understand? That's what I was seeing. That yeah, I see a victory. Okay. I'm gonna see a victory. That's what I'm seeing, a victory. Peace, love, and light. It's the truth. That part right there. And it's like, because the battle do belong to the Lord. And it was like this morning, that's what the Lord was telling me. You understand? Period. I woke up and I was having one of those talks with God as I clean up. You understand? Literally at like 5 in the morning and shit like that. But it was like pretty much the Lord saying like, you know, the battle is not yours, right? And when it's like when you was going through stuff and you getting tired of shit and you tired of shit and you really physically tired of stuff, and it's because you was taking on those battles that the Lord told you not to fight in the first place, right? Have you not noticed so far that everything that the enemy has been sending your way and that people have been meaning for evil has literally been taken for your highest good? It's like people not really getting what they want, but they getting what they want. You understand? Especially when it's them trying to take some shit from you or to do some things to inflict up on you, negativity and things like that is really happening. Like pretty much God taking what the enemy's meaning for evil and turning it for your highest good. You understand? It's really happening. It's like once you take a step back, you understand, period, and slow down a little bit, you start seeing that type of shit. You understand, period. And ain't nobody been having a way against you. You understand? It's just that you've been getting so pissed off for the fact that they even been coming for you. That's the real truth about what's been going on with you. You understand? You just been getting so pissed off. But even through you getting so pissed off, you understand you still handling these situations different. You're not handling them in a ways that's fucking causing you towers. That's really disrupting your life. You understand? It's actually helping you come out victorious and stuff like that is what I'm seeing here. Even if they just inner victories, because now you know how to handle things and you don't have to worry about ruining your own life and self-sabotaging and shit like that no more, because not knowing how to handle your feelings and your emotions and things like that, or always overreacting or just reacting, period, when people are causing drama or trying to bring problems your way. They want to get your attention. You understand? Peace, love, and light to get you out of your character and things like that. You understand? And you constantly coming out victorious. That's what I'm seeing. And they constantly being losers, constantly taking L's left and right. That's what it's looking like. Measure of air. Yeah, because you learn how to handle things different. Let's read from the book. And that's telling you also, it's like you have learned that. Like you took the time out for yourself and sat there and thought, like, I got to start doing shit differently. Like, I got to start handling shit differently, right? You know? And so you did. Peace, love, and light. And so you did. And you understand that change started with yourself, right? Peace, love, and light. Let me see something, because that's the messenger of air. Oh, okay, so the messenger of air says opinions that are informed by experience, adherence to dogma, allegiance to a way of thinking or acting, a learned response, subconscious programming, and swift reactions or responses, right? So that's like whoever down here up in the comments that can't control themselves. Peace, love, and light. But yeah, it say I need to broaden my perspective. This for you down there, Lord. I need to broaden my perspective. I am reacting to a situation from my past. And what it say? I have to think about whether I want to do things the old way or respond differently. I think you need to find a new way. Peace, love, and light. I think you need to find a new way, my baby. Peace, love, and light. 6 of earth there, right? It's time for you to find a new way. You understand? Period. A transformation card. That's the death card. Because I'm going to tell you right now, what you doing ain't going to work for you. It ain't working for you. It ain't been working for you. It ain't going to work for you. You understand? Period. That's what it's giving. You want a war with me? Peace, love, and light. You want a war with me? So the transformation, okay, right. So you killing shit, period. You know, understand, period. And you handling things differently, and that puts an end to shit. You understand, instead of keeping cycles going. You understand, we wrapping them loops up. You understand, peace, love, and light on some real shit, right? It's giving some sort of restrictions as well, right? You're restricting somebody. That's what we about to do. Peace, love, and light. Bye. Okay. So yeah, somebody is weird. They caught up. That's definitely somebody from the past. You know what I'm saying? Be around down there up in my comments and stuff like that. And one of them I caught, it was a family member. You know what I'm saying? And then they said the stuff up in my face that they were saying in my comments, and I called her a stupid bitch. And I said, "You think you funny? You a stupid bitch." Look at that. It's peace, love, and light. And she was looking stupid as hell. Like, bitch, you know you just a stupid bitch. Look at that. I couldn't help it. You understand? And that's how I said it to her too. Like, yo, you slow as hell. You understand? But yeah, this person is just upset because you rejected them. This is the fire sign male. Okay, that's one of the people that's been playing under your posts and shit like that. Cause this the one that you ignored with the 5 of Pentacles and stuff, and you rejected him, King of Wands. Okay, so. And then I think that's the Aries as well. Somebody you rejected, you know, playing under your posts and stuff like that, talking stuff because you don't want they dusty ass. You hear me? That part right there. So you got the Star card coming out, right? And it's like, and you restricting this person. Thing about it is, yeah, somebody also got some sort of feelings and emotions and stuff like that, and it's like they are blocking those feelings and emotions out, choosing logic over there. You know what I'm saying? Period. It's like, yeah, you want to get out, you want to like meet new people or date somebody. Some of y'all just looking like you just want to go out and you want to have a good time. Period. You want to dance and things like that. And I was just hearing this song, and it's like, tonight's gonna be a good night. So it's like you just want to have fun and things like that, and not be all up in your feelings and your emotions and things like that. That's what I'm seeing there too. So when it comes to like connecting with other people, you want to connect with people that you will feel at peace in the environment around them and things like that, to be yourself and stuff like that. That's what I'm seeing with the Ace of Wands and the Star card there too. That represents a new beginning coming in as well, a spark of passion and inspiration as well, like getting that you need to be moving forward so you can move forward. Is giving that you are moving forward, unstoppable as well, period. Clear communication. And it's also like you're very wise, you're very smart as well. And I'm hearing unstoppable. I keep hearing unstoppable. And that's what it's giving. Like, you're unstoppable. And I don't know who's trying to stop you, but it's giving that. But you got the Star and the Ace of Water, so that's a yes to something, whatever it is that you're asking, or you like hoping and wishing for. It's giving like your wishes, your prayers are being heard and they're being answered and delivered. You understand? Period. Period. And I'm hearing that shit. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. And I don't know what that is, but it's giving that. You know, something signed, sealed, and delivered. You understand? You got the Six of Wands and the Star card, period. And it's like, I've been saying certain things, and I've been noticing people just copying everything I say down from the songs and stuff. And it's like, you're not channeling the same energy as me, you know? And it's somebody going ham trying to act like me right now, period. Going up out of her way on some weird stuff, you know? And it's like, with the clear audience stuff, you understand, period. You could tell that shit planned. You're doing too much stuff back to back. It's like you jumping from one song to the next song without even coming forth with real substance and stuff. Your message too short. It's planned. You understand, period. Stop trying to trick people, right? You know, faking your gifts and abilities and stuff like that. You understand that part? You got the two of you for real though, cause they is faking they shit. Two of Pentacles in the fucking reverse, and you got the Four of Pentacles. Whatever you doing is solid, right? Period. And it's like somebody trying to copy you, folks. That's what it's about. And it's like you can't copy this originator right here. You understand? That's what I'm saying here. Peace, love, and light. They can't copy the originator. Justice card here coming out. It's karma. Okay, you're going to be stable, and then they're going to be up in a position where they need to pick up every fucking thing that fell on the ground. Do you understand? It's like juggling, but when it's in the reverse, you done dropped your ball. So you understand? Peace, love, and light. They dropped the ball, and they fumbled, and all of that type of shit. You understand, period. And I'm hearing that. And somebody was in a third party situation. That's who the other female is. That's acting like you and stuff, copying you and stuff. And it's another tarot reader as well. You understand? And it's like, I'm hearing that. But the person feel like this. I fumbled your heart. That's how they feel. Like Trey Songz. You understand? You they soulmate. You the one. You understand? Then they was fucking with this little funky bitch. Peace, love, and light. But then they sitting around feeling like that. Three. That shit been so funny lately when I hear people saying certain things, and it's like, don't nobody talking like that. Don't nobody talk like that no more. You understand? So it's funny as ever. It's like, but some people do still call people names like that. Like, you understand? So we got the Three of Wands and the Strength card. It's telling you to like persevere, pretty much be optimistic, right? You set your intentions and things like that. Now you just need to be confident, right? It's time for you to take a little bit of time for yourself and be confident that, you know, the intentions that you have set, you know what I'm saying, period, everything's going to fall in alignment, right? Peace, love, and light. So, and a place and all of that type of stuff. Like, be patient and take some time to yourself. With that being said, everybody have a good day, you know, all that. Peace, love, and light, and do you, and things like that. Hold on.